Hey guys, this is Ryan with Mom on Mission, and today I'm joining in a collaboration with Ingrid over at the Ingrid Chronicles, and this is going to be a really fun one. This is the Homeschool Mom Confessions collaboration, and so these are just some fun, lighthearted questions, and I think there will be a playlist down below. I think these will be really fun to listen to how all the other moms answer these questions. So make sure to check out Ingrid's channel down below and to click on that playlist to see all the other moms who are participating. Question number 1, if you had one 25-hour day while everyone else had 24, what would you do with the extra hour? Mine's very boring. I would clean, because the stage that we are in my house, I do a lot of picking up after people, and I mean, they help and try to pick up after themselves, but I do more time I spend more time picking up things that I never really get to, like the deep cleaning. I mean, I do, but it just takes a long time to get there. So I would probably just spend that hour cleaning and catching up on things. Number 2, what food do you think is gross, but you make your kids eat it because it's good for them? Cottage cheese and yogurt. I hate both of those, especially cottage cheese. Thankfully, my kids like it, so it's not like I'm forcing them to eat it. I wish I liked it because it's such a good, healthy protein. And I wish I liked Greek yogurt and all that for the same reasons, but it's so gross. I can't do it. But my husband and kids really love it, so I let them eat it and enjoy all the protein benefits. Number 3, what kids show do you wish you could eliminate so that no mom ever has to sit through it again? This one was kind of hard for me because we don't watch a ton of TV. Like, there's so much out there with Netflix and Hulu and whatever. I'm sure there are some awful, awful kid shows out there. The first thing that came to my head, just because we do watch some PBS, is Caillou. That child is awful. And his parents allow him to be awful, and he needs to not be an example for any child ever. So I don't think any child or mom should ever have to watch that show ever again. Number 4, do you have a secret fear that you hide from your kids? Well, I did until my husband informed them of it. I hate balloons with a fiery passion. The noise that they make and the fact that they could pop at any second, and I hate balloons. And so my kids now know that, and therefore when they have balloons in the house, which I try to avoid like the plague, but if they're in my house, they like to follow me around, like squeezing them and making that awful noise. But I am also, I won't say I'm 100% afraid of the dark, but I won't say that I don't run from the kitchen to my bedroom when I turn off the lights at night. And my kids don't know that either. Number 5, if you were stranded with your kids, what are 3 things you hope you'd have on hand? Well, this kind of depends. If we're talking like deserted island stranded, I mean, obviously food, water, and diapers, because I don't want to have to deal with that. But if we're talking like stranded in like a mechanics, or stranded in an airport or something like that, where like the basic needs are taken care of, I would still say snacks, because all my kids will be quiet for snacks. Their blankets, or their like nighttime things, their lovey things. And as much as I hate it, I would want electronics. I would want their Switch or the iPad or something to play Mickey Mouse for the baby, and to let the boys play their games, because if I'm around other people and have to keep them quiet for an extended amount of time, that's what I'd have to have probably. We don't usually take those into restaurants and stuff like that, but if we're talking stranded and I'm gonna be there for a while, you bet your bottom I'm gonna have those. Number 6, if there was one mommy duty that you would never have to do ever again, what would it be? I don't know if you consider this a mommy duty, but I would love to never, ever, ever, ever have to clean a bathroom again. I know that's more of a housekeeping thing, but I despise cleaning the bathroom. Hate it, especially the showers. I can't. It's the worst thing ever. But if we're talking just strictly mom related, it would be a real toss-up between potty training. Also hate potty training with a fiery passion. Or teaching a kid how to tie his shoes. I've only gotten one of my 3 kids to do this. I don't know what the magic trick is, but I can't do it. I don't have the patience. So if I never had to do either of those, that would also be fantastic. Number 7, was there something your parents did when you were a kid that you swore you'd never do yourself? Probably a lot, but the only one that comes to mind right now is say, go play. My parents, the adults, would be in the kitchen talking and hanging out, and us kids would come in and ask for something, and it was immediately, go play, go play, go play. And I swore I would never use that sentence on my kids, and I say it all the time because they like to follow me around and bother me when I'm trying to do the things, and I say you can go play whatever you want, and they don't. But then when I'm trying to get them to do something like their schoolwork or something, well then we just want to go play. Anyway, number 8, what is one of your favorite movies and which character in it is most like you? Well, my taste in movies is really sad. I really like those old 90s movies that I grew up with. My Girl, Now and Then, Adventures in Babysitting, Mrs. Doubtfire, Harriet the Spy, like all those cheesy, Matilda. Those, like, if I'm gonna go back and rewatch a movie, those are the movies I always go to. So I just kind of randomly picked a movie. I have a lot of favorites. I picked Harry Potter, because at least it's a little more deep than some of those other ones. And which character in it is most like me? Probably my husband and I had to talk about this, and he had differing answers than I have. So maybe his are right. I hope not, because he definitely called me Snape. Hard exterior, but like I have a heart in there somewhere. But I would say Professor McGonagall, because children exasperate me, but I'm always the first to come and defend them and love them. So, I mean, that's kind of my life. Number 9, what is your favorite thing to spend money on? Favorite doesn't mean the thing that I actually spend the most money on, because I do have to use discipline. I love to spend money on books. As far as frequency, that's what I most frequently spend money on as far as like frivolous things go. But I don't spend a lot of money on them because I very rarely buy books new, and if I do, I get them like at a discount. But as far as frequency, it's between books and coffee. As far as like what do I like to spend good chunks of money on, it would be clothes. I love Target and Old Navy and H&M, you know, stuff like that. So let's see, number 10, this is the last one. What is one of your pet peeves? I have lots of them. Surprise, surprise. But I would say any sort of noises that come out of your face. I mean, obviously talking is okay sometimes, but I hate loud chewing. I hate like snorting, like when you're sick, and I'm not gonna go there, but you know what I'm saying. I hate loud breathing. I hate my husband's excessive clearing of his throat. That has been probably our biggest fight since we got married, and he's just an excessive throat clearer, and it makes my skin crawl. But here we are. I still love him. So this like induced a lot of stress in me. But those are our 10 questions. Make sure you check out that playlist below, see how other moms answer these questions. I can't wait to check it out. This has been really fun, and I love just doing kind of like these lighthearted, laid back things every once in a while. So make sure that you also check out Ingrid's channel, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.